presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, has explained why he chose the former governor of Borno State, Kashim Shettima, as his running mate in the 2023 presidential election. During a meeting with the leadership of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, in Abuja on Wednesday, he said the choice of Shettima was strategic and not religious.
In his words, quote, and I'm going to quote him, he says, "My choice of Shettima is born out of the urgent need to address the challenges facing the country. And Shettima possesses strong leadership abilities, which he exhibited when he was the governor of Borno State. I wanted a progressive government. That was why I selected Shettima. We have urgent challenges that do not depend on religious learnings, but on the best of hands that can address it." And that's where his quote ended. Tinubu, who attended the meeting with his wife, Remi, assured the Christian leaders that the Muslim ticket of the APC would not be a problem, adding that he would replicate what he did in Lagos at the federal level by working in the interest of everyone. Now, this Muslim ticket conversation has been ongoing for a while. Part of his explanation towards being in support, or part of the explanation that his team, his campaign team, have given to us in support for Christians would be the fact that he's married to a Christian, has never tried to stop her from practicing her religion. But another angle that people have raised is, we all know how the line Emilokon came. Emilokon, for our non-Nigerian audience, means it is my turn. And that was a statement he made when he was trying to assert that it was his time to be in government. Part of the criticism was that the reason why he said Emilokon is because at the last elections, he ought to have run, but decided to step down because if he had come out, it would have been a Muslim ticket. So why was it not okay then? And why is it okay now? If then it wasn't allowed, why is it allowed now? These are some of the criticisms that have been leveled against the Muslim ticket. And they're asking, in the interest of fairness, Nigeria is run on, we're at a point where, they'll make reference to MKO Abiola's time and say that, after all, then it was a Muslim ticket. But the Nigeria of that time is not the Nigeria that we have now. Now we're on the brink of religious conflicts. Actually, we're already experiencing religious conflicts, tribal conflicts. So we're very tender, we're very sensitive. So maybe now might not really be the best time to push ourselves in that line.
But it's already been done. Campaigns have already started. Acceptance has already been made, especially from different quarters. Looking at the fact that Tinubu has already been chosen as a candidate for the APC, regardless of the fact that he also chose Shettima. But both of them already starting their campaigns and then meeting with the Christian Association of Nigeria, who, in all clarity, there was indeed an internal fracas between the Christian Association of Nigeria, where some of its members had already ticked on Tinubu and Shettima and said, hey, we approve, while some of the members of CAN were saying, who gave you the authority and audacity to approve him?
On behalf of us.
On behalf of everybody, we do not approve. And many have said from the APC quarters that he did the right thing, taking a trip down to Abuja, officially meeting with them one-on-one and saying, listen, I know there's a divide within your caucus, but guess what? Your members who approved me and you who is in between still thinking, this is what I want to do. And we hear that yesterday, he laid down some of the plans that he has as a party, especially for Nigeria, and saying that he was still going to replicate what he has done in Lagos.
So the question is it that in all of Nigeria, there was no Christian that was fit for the purpose? These are some of the questions I've had. One, that's one of the questions. The other question would be that he's talked about the strength of Shettima's governance, and people have x-rayed Shettima's time in office. That was the time when we had, the kidnapping of our girls, when the whole Bring Back Our Girls campaign started. So they're saying at the end of the day, it's not like this man has had the perfect time in government. So if he's good enough, why didn't you look around and still find somebody else who was qualified in the interest of fairness, in the interest of balance? This is exactly what the G5 governors are complaining about. Balance, zoning, making everybody feel included, making everybody feel like they're a part of this government. It's a different Nigeria we're dealing with.
I agree. I mean, Bola Tinubu himself has also taken a swipe at all those who are talking at his back. He says they're bickering. And most importantly, he has also attributed their statements to the fact that those who are really leading these conversations are those who were lobbying. They are lobbyists. They were lobbying to become his vice president, but he rejected them. So in course of rejecting them, they decided to go back and start, hailing stones and brimstones and fire at him and his party. But it's all good. It's all fair. Today, Bola Tinubu will be in Imo State, where he's planning to talk to stakeholders. He's also planning to meet with traders, businessmen. So his strategy is something that many should actually look into. He's talking to key people in different localities, especially those who are in the business sector, those who are in the economic driven sector, those who have a say, those who have an option. That's where he's going to. So
this is why he has refused to be a part of the debate,
yes,
because he's busy going to talk to people.
Yes, he had said so that,
and
I'll be handling my debate in certain level as well. But if you're following News Central, don't forget we also have a special debate. Yes, a set of debates. We'll be breaking down all of that debate sessions to you in the course of our program. So do well to stick around.